I think it's the deputy, Sam Marnes, and the mayor. They go talk to Juliet's father, who is actually a doctor in the mids. And yeah, they talk about the hierarchy, how she ended up down deep.
You understand it is unusual for someone born in the mids with a doctor for a father to end up in mechanical.
I mean, first off, I don't understand why mechanical is seen as the lowest. I see why they're the lowest because they're like the dirtiest and the closest to like the grime and the grunge and the hardware. At the same time, they have a tremendous amount of power, which could counterbalance that. So we've seen this where somehow they have a pride in their work, but they're literally on the lowest, literally like physically literally lower, and in social stratification lower. But they don't seem to leverage their power. I'm unclear as to why.
I think because they're just good people. They like want everyone else to be alive, and they want the machines to work that keeps everyone else alive. Like, but exactly as you said, they have an enormous power. They could dial down the electrical generation. They could enforce rolling blackouts whenever they wanted. The people in the deep down, the mechanical people, the engineers really, they have an enormous power, but they're like totally getting shit on by everyone else in the silo.
Yeah, and that just seems to be the way things are. So very interesting. Don't really like it.
I got the feeling that the mayor was saying like the people in the deep down, the mechanical people, are also not as smart, not as prestigious as a doctor, but they came up with a solution that was super smart. They had guessing estimates about how steam would expand and how it would heat up stuff, and they had like a time estimate that was really tight, like super smart. They're putting some of the most brilliant people they have down in the deep down, the down deep, and
down
like
deep.
shitting on them. No. Respect these people.
So I think it's a type of intellect that isn't respected in this silo society, but it requires a tremendous amount of like know-how and science and engineering and like molding this and like bringing it together to form a solution.
Imagine if they had an entire generation that was like, I don't want to be working down there. Like they're just rolling the dice that things are going to work.
Right. Maybe this will be a problem in the future. But kind of setting it up that IT guy and judicial, maybe down deep people are going to,
Butt heads.
We'll see.